Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I thought I would bring you this video here of indoctrination propaganda. It is insane. As you see here in the title, Collier deputies take crime to citizens' door. That is absolutely indoctrination, propaganda. That's an excuse to violate your rights. The door is open, they can look in, they can see. It's a military police state. It's literally out of control. And then what's really sick about this is that the Collier County sheriffs, they are the ones that are corrupt as hell. And I'm going to attach the video. A lot of you guys know that of the one story that we're following down there, where seven Collier County sheriffs beat Robert Harris just because he stood up for his rights. He was in a hospital for 15 days. Then they dropped the charges because it was on dash cam. They knew they were going to be, they were hoping they weren't going to be sued. And then, yes, he found a great lawyer, which I know, is going to do a federal lawsuit. And they literally stalked him and pulled him over multiple times since then, trying to bust him again. And what they did is one of the same sheriffs that beat him the first time pulled him over and accused Robert of assault on him. He was looking at 8 years in prison. They kept him 33 days in jail in solitary confinement. His hands were chained, his legs were chained, and Robert knew that they were so corrupt in Collier County Sheriff, Naples, Florida. He had a dash cam, and everybody that's seen it, we don't got the video yet, we're working on getting it. The dash cam works on your key. It turns on when you start your car, turns off when you turn it off. So he was very smart. He turned it on to accessory, turned the car off, put it on accessory. It caught all 2 hours of the lie. This Collier County sheriff tried to put our friend in prison on a lie for 8 years. And literally the people that see the video literally say the grace of God was there that day, because all the Collier County sheriffs that were there on the investigation scene did not see the camera. When we finally get the video and you can see the video, you're gonna flip out how they didn't see the camera. We're gonna be doing a FOIA search to see if an email and memo went out telling their idiot corrupt cops look for camera and destroy it, because the lawsuit just became so much bigger. It's ridiculous. They had the video for a week and a half and they still didn't release him, even though they were guilty. And then another thing they did to him, just to piss him off and show their corruptness, they would not let him out of jail, even though they dropped the charges because they knew they were busted on the assault charge. And by the way, that corrupt cop is finally under investigation. They made us pay, I had to go all the way down to Naples, I'm in Punta Gorda, made us pay $100 bond to get him out because he had improper plates. That should have nothing to do with jail. They just did it just to be freaking total corrupt dick. Oh my God. Anyways, the moral of the story is the guy literally had to leave the state because they're literally trying to frame him, kill him, who knows what. Literally had to leave the state until the court date. So this bullcrap Collier deputies take crime alert. They are the criminals. The sheriff, police, courts, jails, government steal more from you than any criminals ever have. Wake the fuck up, people.
Collier County deputies are going door to door, warning people about distraction burglaries. There have been a half dozen or so in recent weeks in Naples neighborhoods. NBC2's Reese Morris went along on their house calls.
People in Collier County are getting a knock on their door. Today, it was deputies. But they're warning, tomorrow, it could be a thief.
It's cool. I mean, I didn't think that that's something the police officers would do. It's very, public safety, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Deputies are warning people about distraction burglaries. One person knocks on your door offering a service while another sneaks into your house behind your back.
We have had a couple, so that's why we're trying to get on the front end of it. Historically, it does happen during season.
Deputies say that's because more people are home, especially older people who these criminals target. Today, deputies canvassed Willoughby Acres, a neighborhood that has had some problems with this in the past.
I've seen the guys that walk up and, you know, trying to sell cutting of the trees and stuff. I know they weren't for real. They're a truck with no numbers on it. They're just testing the neighborhood.
When it comes to distraction burglaries, deputies are urging everybody to see it, say it, make a call. They say they'd rather come out and check on a suspicious person than you fall prey to a burglary.
We don't want people to be obviously scared, but we want them to be cautious.
In Collier County, Risa Morris, NBC2.
As you may have noticed, firefighters also went along with the deputies today, checking smoke detectors and handing out extra batteries.
Collier deputies take crime alert to citizens' doors. Naples. Collier County Sheriff's deputies are going door to door to warn you about a crime trend in Southwest Florida. Distraction burglaries are on the rise. It happens when one person knocks on your door offering a service while another sneaks into your house behind your back. It's cool. I didn't think that's something the police officers would do. Public safety, it's better to be safe than sorry, said Naples resident Teresa Roth. We have had a couple, so that's why we're trying to get in the front end of it. Historically it does happen during season, said Sergeant Thomas Orr. Deputies said that's because more people are home, especially older people who these criminals target. Deputies on Wednesday canvassed Willoughby Acres, which has had some problems with this in the past. I've seen the guys that walk up trying to sell the cutting of the trees and stuff. I know they aren't real. They have a truck with no numbers on it. They're just testing the neighborhood, said Naples resident Brian Ferreira. When it comes to distraction burglaries, deputies are urging everyone to see it, say it, and make the call. They say they'd rather come out and check on a suspicious person than for you to fall prey to a burglary. We don't want people to be obviously scared, but we want them to be cautious, Orr said.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and we got some papers here. Charlotte County COPWATCH, me, Andrew, and a friend of COPWATCH, Harry, just went down and we bailed out, as you know, one of the people we're helping here in Southwest Florida area, Robert Harris. He was falsely accused by the Collier County Sheriff that he assaulted an officer, and and this is why we need to make all cops get body cameras, and all of us should record, have car DVR cameras in the car and everything, because guess what, we knew that this cop was bad. That's why Robert Harris has a lawyer, and they're suing him for the first beating that you guys have seen. 7 Collier County sheriffs beating the crap out of him just because he stood up for his rights, and they're suing him for that, and they've been harassing him ever since then. And some of you have seen that, watch the channel, that and by the way, this is the first bond I ever did. I never knew there was this much crap in it. This is insane. It's like freaking sign your life away, Jesus. And anyways, so he was accused of assaulting this officer, and it was all bull crap. He had a car DVR camera, and so he's been sitting in jail for 33 days, and they've had this video. We got the car DVR camera, and it got it, guys. It got it. Got it all on video. The cop freaking lied, and they kept him in jail for 33 days under false charges, false allegations. And the only reason why I'm paying this, this place, Collier County, is so corrupt and so is vengeful. They're making him pay. I had to pay $100 to get him out because he had improper plates. And even though he's done 33 days, that should be payment enough, but he had improper plates, and they dropped all charges. It was all a lie. It's all on video. It was one of the same cops that beat him the first time, made this lie up. We showed in the video. They've had the video for over a week and a half, and they dropped all charges because they found out the cop lied. So I will put, his whole story and saga behind what's been going on. Say a prayer. When we did the bail, it was right at shift change, so we didn't have time to wait to get him out. So they're going to get him out down there, but at least we went down to pay the bail, and now he has a second lawsuit, and we're going to try to make this go so big. We're going to try to get this guy fired and in fact jailed and imprisoned, because what he did is kidnapping. Almost torture, false imprisonment. Think of the list of stuff. 33 days, all on a lie, and we had video. Unbelievable, guys. That is how corrupt Southwest Florida is, and that's why I help out with COPWATCH. And I wanted to do a video, where we got him out, but like I said, we were down there at 4:30 a day, and then we found out it was shift change, and they like taking their freaking time, so he should hopefully be out at 7:30 or 8 o'clock tonight. But man, unbelievable, people. Everybody must record. We must make cops. If they have a ticket, any interaction with the public, they've got to have video. They cannot be trusted. They lie their asses off, and it's got to stop. Tell all your friends, man. Say a prayer for them. And more video to come in the very near future. We will have the video and the police report which shows he lied. That's coming. See ya. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just found out patriot in Naples, Florida, who stood up for his rights some months ago, was beat by 7 Collier County sheriffs in Naples just because he stood up for his right. You'll get the video after I get done with this. And you got a really good lawyer that's not from here. She's from out of state, and apparently she must be really good, and she must have been digging hard, because ever since he got beat, he was beat so bad that he was put in the hospital for days. And in the end, when the head sheriff saw the video of what they did, they dropped all charges because they knew that they could be sued to hell. And they will be sued to hell. Anyways, ever since then, they've had to put cameras in his car, those little car DVR cameras, because he keeps getting pulled over for stupid BS reasons. And we just found out they pulled him over. And they just beat him again so bad he's in a hospital. And they're trying to say that he assaulted the officer, which is bullcrap. I personally know him. And yeah, it's not cool. So he's in the hospital again. They're saying that he assaulted him. We don't know if the car cam was on or not. As you can see, this is how bad it was. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see the video here in a minute. This video went viral. It went 25,000 views. I believe it's got 1,000 comments on it. The beating is bad. That was the first beating, and now we're to the second beating. He hasn't even been to court yet for this, you know, for the lawsuit on the first one against the Collier County Sheriffs. And they beat him again so bad that he's in the hospital again. We don't know how bad he is. Like I said, they're claiming that he assaulted them, which is bullcrap. I personally met the guy. That's not his way. He just knows his right. He's just, you guys know, you just stand up for your rights. You have rights. You have the right not to answer questions. You have the right to remain silent. But apparently in Florida and Collier County sheriffs and Naples, that's bad. That's illegal. And if you question it, you will be beat. Like I said, we don't know how bad it is this time, if he's dead, but all we know is he's in a hospital. His lawyer just called me. His lawyer is my lawyer for a case suing a Charlotte County Sheriff illegally looked me up just because I run COPWATCH. I experienced the corruption up here with Charlotte County Sheriff. They lied in court, did perjury, got the case thrown out against their stalker, and yeah, the Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL knew about it. IADU knew about it. Nobody did nothing. It was insane. That's why I started Charlotte County COPWATCH. And she just called to tell me this, and it's unbelievable just how disgustingly corrupt it is here. I mean, I've literally had people tell me that it's so corrupt here in Charlotte County, I should be looking at getting a vest in the very near future. Just because I expose corruption here nationwide. Some of you guys know the channel went nuts in 3 years. We hit 43 million, 41,000 subscribers. And that's how me and Robert Harris met. He found my channel on YouTube and how big it was, and he said, "Can you post my video?" We did, and it went viral. So if you guys could, you know, say a prayer, whatever. Yeah, this is bad. But here's his Facebook page. You guys can go there. And maybe donate, whatever, I don't know. But this is bad, man. This is really bad. He does got to GoFundMe. He's going to absolutely need it now because, like I said, they're doing false charges that he attacked him. I know the guy he doesn't attack. He just stands up for his rights. That's it. So I had to make this video because all the press is contacting the lawyer right now. We don't know if they're going to report on this or not because it's so corrupt here. So that's why I'm doing this. And say a prayer and at least go to his page and say something and give if you can. It is disgusting how corrupt it is here.
Robert, here's the thing. Do you work in here?
I am working for Randy, thank you.
Okay, do you work inside this place?
Yeah, for today.
Is there anybody that can confirm that? Because you're coming out of a closed place. That's what the problem is.
Listen, he just let me out.
Okay, is he back there?
Yeah, he's still back there with the generator running.
Relax, okay? I have a job I have to do. You understand that? Okay, there's burglaries in these things all the time. I see you come out with a bicycle with a backpack, okay, at 9:30 at night.
I always wear a backpack, sir. You always know this.
Okay, and did I know you before I pulled you over? No. Okay, you're being very abrasive right now. What makes me think that you were back there doing something wrong? Do you understand that?
I would like to have a supervisor.
Well, too bad. That's not going to happen.
Are you denying my right?
Yes, I am, because you don't have a right to a supervisor. If you call 911, I am going to take you to jail for abuse of 911.
Why? Because you are not...
Because you're not, it's not an emergency.
I have the right to talk to your superiors.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Is ID it?
It's Robert Price, I think is his last name.
No,
Robert
it's
something.
not.
Let me see your ID.
Just talk to 2008.
I don't give a shit about 2008. Let me see your ID.
I'm going...
He was coming out of here. Everything's
you
closed.
guys are harassing me. You know.
Let me see your ID, man.
I have no ID.
Which storage unit is this guy in?
Why don't you just go right down? You know Rock and Roll Randy.
What about him?
That's who I'm working for. Thank you.
He owns a place back there? Because last time I checked, he was homeless.
What's your name, man? Robert. Robert what? Robert what?
On the phone. My boss out. Thank you.
Cool.
Hey, Randy, come out to the gate and talk to these officers, please. Thank you.
What's your last name, Robert?
Of the family in Paris. And I do not consent.
Harris? H-A-R-R-I-S?
If you want.
Sir, you do realize I have a valid reason to get your ID. You failing to produce your ID, we'll land you in jail. Do you understand that? Or if you fail to identify
I just
yourself.
don't like being harassed.
I'm
That's
not being
all.
harassed. I'm trying to get your name and date
No.
of birth, man.
Over there you have harassed me.
Look, what is your name?
Have I committed a crime, sir?
I am
Determine that.
investigating a loitering and prowling complaint, yes.
From who? I have the right to face my accuser, sir.
Well, you're
Are
facing
you
him.
taking your wages under false pretenses, sir?
Step off the bike. Step
Sir,
off,
do
step
not
off the
touch-
bike. Step
I
off.
don't consent! I have not done nothing!
Roll over.
I have not done nothing!
Turn around. Turn around.
I have not
Turn around.
done nothing!
I'm gonna stick this man. Turn
I
around.
do not consent!
Turn around. Turn around.
I want your supervisor!
Watch out.
Get it.
Roll it all. Do it all. I'm going to change it. Roll over.
Do it.
Roll over! Harass me! I have not done nothing!
Take me again, boy. Go. You kick me.
I didn't... Oh! Turn over! I can't! He's fucking hurting me!
Dude, what are you doing? Turn over.
I can't, dude! You're on me! I will turn over if you... I have not done nothing! I have not done nothing!
Roll over.
I can't!
Roll over.
I want you supervisor!
Turn over.
I want you supervisor! I have not done nothing! I want your supervisor!
I'm gonna tase you again. Gotta roll over.
I can't! He's on me, dude!
No one's on you. Roll over.
Okay! Let me take my fucking bag off!
Roll the fuck over.
I will! I have not done nothing! Harassment! Stalking! I want supervisor! I want supervisor! I
Look at
have not
me.
done
You don't
nothing.
roll over.
I have not done nothing, sir! Ah!
Dude, turn over. What's wrong with you?
I have not done nothing!
Stop fighting and just turn
I'm
over.
not fighting!
Grab me like that again.
I'm not grabbing you! I have not done nothing! I have not done nothing, dude!
Turn over.
I can't! I can't fucking turn out, dude! I don't consent! You have violently
I'm going to tase you again.
I can't fucking see, dude!
Roll over.
I can't see. Hold on. I can't fucking see, dude. You got violated my rights. I want to make you your supervisor. Ah! You can't! I want your supervisor now!
Dude, don't grab me! Put your hand behind your back!
That fucking hurts.
Put your hand behind your back, man!
I did not do nothing!
I can't breathe. Okay, just hold it.
I did not do nothing, boss! I did not do nothing!
Alright, I got one. What? Kill me!
Come here! I did not fucking do nothing!
Give me your arm! Give me your arm! Watch out! Give me your arm! Yeah! Give me your arm!
I can't move!
Stop fucking moving! You're gonna do it again!
I didn't even fucking do nothing!
Bring your hand on your back!
Canine coming!
Taser deployed! No, yeah! Taser deployed! Taser deployed!
I didn't even fucking do nothing! I got fucking hurt! I can't fucking breathe! I didn't even do nothing!
Hey, grab him! Grab him!
I can't fucking breathe! I didn't even
Dog! Give me that dog! Get out of the way!
I didn't even do nothing!
Get off his leg! Get off his leg, Steve! Get off his leg! Watch out! Watch out! Get out! Whoa, wait!
I can't even fucking breathe! I can't breathe!
This gentleman right here. Canine, step it up. Got canine coming, taser deployed, no, yes or no?
Taser deployed.
Taser back there.
I didn't even fucking do nothing!
Here, line him up again if you have to.
I got fucking hurt! I can't fucking breathe!
Yeah, he's good, he's good.
I didn't even do nothing!
Tappy. Hey, grab him. Grab him.
I can't fucking
Got
breathe!
canine here if you need him. He's fucking
I didn't even fucking...
Give me that dog! Get out of the way!
I didn't even do nothing!
Get off his leg. Get off his leg, Steve. Get off his leg.
Watch out!
Watch out. Get up.
Whoa, wait. He's coming at him.
I can't even fucking breathe!
Shut up.
I can't breathe!
This. Get the hold on.
This gentleman right here.
Oh, he's a right
He needs to fit the car. So fit the car, please.
right along there.
I didn't even do
Who's right
nothing!
along your side? He stays in the fucking car.
I didn't even
The
do
fuck? Who's
nothing!
Izzy? Who's Izzy?
Mine.
I didn't even do nothing! I want you to
Who's
I can't even fucking breathe!
Somebody take care of him.
I can't even
What do we need
fucking
EMS for? Hey, we just got the one?
I guess so. I think so.
Just the one, Wingo? Yeah, just. Hey,
I didn't
Do you need an ambulance?
nothing.
He can't undo his, hey, get his vest off.
I can't breathe.
He can't breathe. Get his vest off.
Fucking do nothing.
My phone's charged, so I can't get
He said he can't breathe. Yeah. Roll over to your side. You're gonna roll to your side. Roll to your side.
He's probably,
Right there. That's fine. He can just sit on his side.
No, we just want to get
I was just getting ready to call you. The strap is broken. It won't shut.
The
exit gate.
Yeah. It's
Able can 11 clear, markers.
And then the last two cut out.
Clear 36 traffic.
Clear at 10-8, 10-33 traffic, 10-8, 10-33 traffic. Able 3 Charlie, 21, 10-13.
Can 1. Able to Marine 111.
Marine 111.
I know they're tied up. If you get any priority calls, go ahead and dispatch me out.
Able 3 Charlie, 20 on units on Tollgate, 10-15.
Able to Tampa bus. Able 2 Charlie, 21. You're calling on Tollgate. Answer. Side dog, the other call.
Naples Marine 112, 1065 at 22 in Bravo Zone.
111.
10 Fords, 2740 Bayshore Drive, 2740 Bayshore Drive, cross the 41 at New Attitudes. Call advising there's a white male, signal 2, and starting trouble and wants to fight people. Just got out of detox, and the last thing wearing a white sleeveless t-shirt and blue shorts. Negative signal 0.
10-451. Bravo 20, 861. Bravo 20, Bravo 861. Go ahead, Jordan. Can I have your last one, please? 4584, 4584.
Holding a signal 50 and Alpha Zone up, Hibiscus Avenue and Central Drive. Collier, there's a bunch of black males and white females that live in the area selling signal 50 on bicycles. Call has to be anonymous, but want something done about it.
Alright, next build.